Hi guys, so today the star of the show is plantains. Yes, you heard right. We're going to be making tacos, but we're going to be making the shells out of plantains. We're going to be stuffing with chicken, lots of veggies, some garlic sauce. So if you are interested, stay tuned because you're going to love this, guys. So first things first, I have some plantains here. For this, you need ripe plantains, but not overly ripe plantains. You do not want the plantains too ripe because it's going to be too soft. So I have some ripe plantains. I'm going to peel them and cut them up.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed.
I'm going to put it in my pot and I'm going to fill the pot up and put it to boil. Now you do not want to boil this for too long. Just as about it start boiling, like you let it boil for like, let's say 5 minutes or so. You don't want to get it overly soft. You just want to boil it so that it's easy to mash, but you do not want to overboil this or overcook it, okay? So I'm just going to let this boil. Here I have a chicken breast that I have already washed with lime and vinegar. So ensure that you wash your meat whenever you're cooking first. And I'm going to go ahead and season it. I will insert pictures of the seasonings that I used and the exact brands, and just in case you wanted to know, I'm going to insert it to the top left corner, right? So I'm just going to season up my meat nicely because, you know, we don't want no unseasoned chicken. So make sure you season up your chicken. I love cumin in chicken. Like, I don't know, cumin just does something to it. Like, it's like my new favorite thing to put on my meat. So I'm just going to season that up. And guys, you know when you go buy fast food, you get that package of mustard and other stuff. So I'm just taking 1 pack of mustard that I got from White Castle, and I'm going to rub it all over the meat. Now mustard adds so much flavor to meat, makes it nice and juicy and succulent. So yeah. Like it is a little bit of butter, just a little bit of oil with the butter. 1 big clove of garlic in there as well, just to add a little flavor to the butter and saute that inside. So as you see, I added a clove of garlic to the pot, and I'm just going to let it flavor my cast iron, and then I'm going to drop my chicken breast in there and let it sear. I love me a good sizzle. It's like your food is talking to you, you know? Low a medium heat because you want it to take its time to cook, right? In the meantime, my plantains are basically done. Let's come over here. My plantains are basically done, as you can see. Yeah, my plantains are pretty much done. I'm going to drain them now. And then I'm going to put them, transfer them in a bowl, and we're going to go ahead and mash them. Let me turn this off. Right, so here we have the plantains that are drained. And I'm going to use my hand-me-down tool here, and I'm just going to smash it. So now I came to check on my chicken, and it's basically done. So I am going to remove it from my pot now, but we're going to be using the same pot to cook our cabbages and peppers that we just cut up. So I'm just going to remove the chicken. Take a tissue and remove and soak up most of the oils and stuff from here. And I'm using that same cast iron for my veggies because I want all that flavor to transfer into them veggies, make them so good. I'm not gonna be cooking it too much because I still want the veggies to have a little crunch to it, so just for like 1 or 2 minutes, okay? Basically done, so let me off the heat on that. All right, so now we're gonna get ready to make our tortillas, or our plantain tortillas rather. So I'm just gonna put a dollop of the plantain mixture on some parchment paper. I put it on parchment paper so it won't stick to the board, and it's easier to work with when you do that. So I'm just taking my fingers and I'm patting it down, trying to form like a little circle, like so. So I'm just patting it, making it flat, and I did put it in my non-stick pan. Now it's best to use a non-stick pan and very little to no oil. You do not need to fry this, you're just going to be cooking it. So I have the heat on medium low, and I am going to brown it on each side. I have a little smidgen of oil, not too much, right? And then you're going to flip it after a minute or two, cook it on the other side, and that's basically it for the shells. Really hope you guys make this, and please try it. Hit me up on my social media, which will also be linked below. And as always, you guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Later.